type of shit now. So it's like you ain't. I mean, some people. I be seeing people now. Know what I be noticing? I don't know if it's me, but I be seeing motherfuckers that be hitting they grave. They be making that shit more great.
Yeah.
Is that a thing or something out there?
Yeah.
I see somebody. What the fuck I see? I see, what's his name? Mario Wine and BB Wine, one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I see this motherfucker, this nigga shit was like, that shit was like cotton white, man. I said, hey, that can't be real.
Yeah.
I know it's motherfucking shit. So motherfuckers is making that shit extra great or something now.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck, man, niggas doing. Like, it's too much. Niggas be wanting their shit to look silver. You know what I'm saying? So they got the dye to do shit great. They got that dye shit to make it actually great. I just, I dye my shit black because I can't cut gray good. You know what I'm saying? My shit will come in all white like motherfucking Gandalf, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this bitch looking like Lord of the Rings and shit out this motherfucker. Like, nah,
I'm scared. I'm scared of gray hair, man. I had a fucking gray hair in my nose, man. That shit scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. I said, how the fuck out of everything,
Yeah.
You know I'm weird as shit, man. Yeah. I'm fucking 43 years. I ain't got no fucking hair on my body. Yeah. I'm looking like a fucking. I don't buy no fucking cat in this bitch. I'm like, yo, did I check? I'm looking around, now be paying attention. I got a gray hair in my nose. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, when that shit
I saw that bitch off.
Nigga, when that shit started in my fucking bed, I plucked that motherfucker. It was like, by the end of the year, it was my whole fucking face. You know what I'm saying? That shit was just like, you know what I mean? And I kept trying to fucking shade that shit right. I couldn't. That shit was just fucking shake up crooked as a bitch trying to shake up gray hair, man. I was like, fuck that. I just died this shit. You know what I mean? And shit, I couldn't even.
So you did the process of dyeing, or you did like the little brush dye joint?
That little like what is it? It's like one of them packs that you get. You mix the shit and brush it in.
Yeah.
And brush it out there.
How long did that shit stay in there?
I don't know. Probably like 2 weeks or so. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that ain't bad. No, 2 week situation, that ain't bad. Hell yeah.
2 weeks or so. You know what I mean? Shit. I be throwing this shit on. We about to go hit the streets, to get our sexy flexy on. You know what I mean?
It's like you keep something, like you keep the gray on it, but it's like, because your shit was thicker, you can tell you cut it down.
Yeah.
So your shit thicker, you're like, I'm gonna make it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get it up a little bit. No, that shit hard.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing, just mixing this shit up, man. Being different, man. Doing my own shit. You already know, I'm always on some weird ass shit. You know what I mean?
Does his shit get gray yet?
Hell yeah, that nigga shit great. He be down this shit up. He can't him fucking chitty shit too. I'm looking at Chitty like, man, how the fuck? He like, shit, nigga, I be down this shit. My shit great, gray as a mother. I'm like, damn, I ain't even know. I gotta get hip. I had to read some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a fact.
Shit, man.
That shit, I don't know what the fuck, man. Niggas ain't even that. Oh, this is a fact. That's just how that shit goes. Yeah. Niggas should be having grays in that shit.
Yeah. My mother head was like that. Her whole head was like white in her early 30s. So you know what I mean. When they hit nigga, it hit us. Like I was like, oh shit. What the fuck? Then you try to shake that shit up and shit should be crooked as a bitch. I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah. He like, no, I gotta put some tint on this joint.
Yes, sir.
That's the option to have, man. Fuck that. Shit. Oh, really,
man. Other than that, man, shit, we have this bitch just running it up. You know what I mean? Filling out all the paperwork shit, going to meet up with motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Organizing. We'll pull up with any kind of PowerPoint presentation that niggas need. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the fuck, we got the shit on deck. Cause I was just talking to them, and just folks know they losing because you got a bunch of people with degrees down there, and there's not enough people with hands-on experience. And when you do involve people that got hands-on experience, it be like your cousin, that came home and got his life together and shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't motherfuckers that really took the time that came home and educated themselves to get out here. So a lot of these brothers, you know what I mean, fuck up because they too busy putting their hand in the cookie jar when somebody passed them the bag. You see what I'm saying? Then it's like it's unnecessary. All them programs and all that shit around in Baltimore is failing because, they misappropriate funds. You know what I mean? You moving money around, inappropriately. And when it comes to money from funding, you can't do that. This money is allocated for specifically this. You see what I'm saying? So when you move and use it for something else, that's a reason to take the money from you. Funding don't never stop coming because of the fact that it's tax dollars that go to keeping certain things, you know what I'm saying, going. So, you know what I mean? So it don't never stop coming. It's just that people fuck up the paperwork. People bullshit around. And a lot of times I had to learn that way by making those mistakes. You know what I mean? when filling out applications wrong and not, because you got sections in them that talk about miscellaneous, and I would always skip those sections, and I would keep filling those applications because you're going to have miscellaneous things that come up, and at the end of the day, when those miscellaneous things come up, you end up randomly going into some other money to take care of a situation. A pipe might have blew or something. You got to go into some other money that was for books or something to fix the pipe. That was the money that was the money that you were supposed to put in that come from miscellaneous. You see what I'm saying? So and just that one mistake that people make will screw them up, and they like, yo, I ain't do nothing illegal. I just had it. No, but that's not what that money was allocated for. So you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna touch nothing if we ain't gonna can ensure that it's going to exactly what it's going to. You see what I'm saying? And when we go after money, it's for those specific things. So nothing else is gonna supersede that. Like, you know what I mean? So our names when they come to it to this game is A1. When they come to the streets, it's A1 because of the fact that we out here, we've been out here, and we put the work in. You know what I'm saying? And folks ain't accomplished the stuff that we did. They have after we did it because they got the prototype, they got the blueprint. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? After we got Dofield redeveloped, then Park Heights got redeveloped, Emerson Ave got redeveloped. We was sitting down with everybody and just showing them what the process was. You know what I mean? So that was just it in a nutshell. You know what I mean? So and it's the same for what we doing over here now. We got to engineer something. When we get engineered, then we give people the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Like the brothers and sisters that went through the system to get their degrees in psychiatrics, you know what I mean, psychology, and you know what I'm saying, all these different sociology, you know what I mean, all these different things, but they didn't have the hands-on experience. The books only give you the history and the technical side, but you can't talk to this brother that was raised in gangs and had to deal with gang violence all his life the same way you talk to a crackhead. You see what I'm saying? And or let alone the same way you talk to one of these young kids out here. And that's what we find, and which why all these programs are failing people. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of people coming in with stuff that they came out of a book. You know what I'm saying? Everything we do is customized to the narrative. And we pulling up the statistics and the facts around that narrative to, show why we do things a certain way. You know what I mean? So,
that definitely makes sense.
And that'd be the thing. And the biggest issue with black folks when it comes to this stuff is feelings. When it comes to business, when it comes to nonprofit, community work, organization stuff, when it comes to church stuff, your building, you know what I'm saying? It's all about feelings. And that's the biggest mistake that we make because of the fact when you tell folks the process, they're going to say, well, I feel it's supposed to be like, I feel it. Well, God is telling me that, no, nigga, that has nothing to do with it. You see what I'm saying? And they want to go back and forth with you about what they feel rather than what you trying to show them statistically. What you trying to show them the facts. You trying to show them the logic side of it. And it's just like, no, yeah, but what I've been through ain't got nothing to do with what you've been through. You're a drop in the bucket of water. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be the issue.
I call everything in life is you always got a 1% of something. You know what I mean? It's a 1% of motherfuckers who got it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's 1% of people with this, a 1% billionaire, 1%. There's always a 1% rule in everything. You know what I'm saying?
And that's because that's mainly because people are one-track minded. You see what I'm saying? Just like earlier we was talking about Shaq and all of the multifaceted, the multi-talent. You know what I mean? He got to be able to do all these things at once. Most people, 99% of the people out here, has to take orders from somebody who tell them when to get up, when to come to work, when to go home, when how to dress for it. And they will claim to be so independent and claim to be, but the statistics don't ever show that. The statistics show that you need a boss. Because if you don't have a boss, then you ain't gonna get up on time. You ain't gonna put your uniform on and go. You gonna want to wear your regular clothes. You gonna want. You see what I'm saying? And it goes to show with
management. Everybody need management.
And a prime example is that when you hire your homies on a minority business, a small business, black-owned business, When you try to work with your folks and then they don't want to show up on time and they want to talk to you any kind of way and they want, you see what I'm saying? But let it been this big major corporation. You know what I'm saying? You yes man it like a motherfucker. But you can't put in that same kind of work ethic for your family, business. You can't put in that same kind of work ethic for your own shit. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the problem. It's the work ethic. That's what makes the 1 to 2%, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? You know, I was talking to sister the other day, and you know, we was talking about the Bible stuff, and it's like people still don't really understand or get the whole gist of it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers walked the earth with Moses, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker opened up the goddamn Red Sea or the Mediterranean Sea or whatever. He opened it up so motherfuckers can walk through on dry ground. You know what I'm saying? And the first chance they got when the nigga walked away, they said, fuck that nigga, and started fucking ass fucking each other and worshiping fucking Baal and all this other shit. You see what I'm saying? This nigga went to the top of a fucking mountain and talked to a burning fucking bush. As soon as the nigga left, for a couple days they came back, they was down that bitch ass fucking each other and worshiping fucking golden oxes and shit. You know what I'm saying? They start geeking from the rip. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, the nigga walks on water, all that shit. You see what I'm saying? And the motherfuckers around him still fucking sold him out. You know what I'm saying? Even when you know in the story when they had him on the cross, they had him. They was voting. They said you can vote for Jesus or vote for Barabbas. I think his name was Barnabas or something. You know what I'm saying? The niggas voted for the nigga Barnabas. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? They voted. Bro, you're never. It's always going to be that because you're never going to get everybody to be on that Jesus shit. You're never going to get everybody to be on that Moses shit. Even when in the midst of walking with these niggas, y'all will fucking crucify them because y'all don't want to fucking go by this shit, period. You see what I'm saying? That's what makes the 1%. Because only 1% of us are going to take the initiative to put the fucking grind in to make it happen. The rest of these motherfuckers will just crucify you for the position, then lose the fucking everything that you worked for. Because they don't know how to keep it together. They don't have to work ethic. They just want to just fucking be rich and use their ding-a-ling all day. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah. That's what makes the 1%, man. So niggas that hoop and holler and piss a bitch all the fuck they want about how to, you know what I'm saying? The system and the man and you know, the more I dug into this shit, man, the more I put the grind in, I realized like, yo, these niggas is just bullshit. The whole point of the stories, the whole point about it is just being the example to the masses, being the example of how to get it done. But the moment that you try to force these niggas to change anything, they're gonna fucking crucify you because that's not what they want to do. You're being the example. You know what I mean? Everybody got an opinion after that. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do good, everybody. Yo. When you dead and gone, then they gonna say that was a good nigga, wasn't it? You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here, man. That's what separates us. That's what separates us. And the people that are out here that have the whole Christ concept, the whole Christ narrative, the whole Christ being within themselves, they be the ones that are out here being crucified. They the ones that struggle the most. They the ones that, you see what I'm saying? Because when you look back at those stories, they came to kill Jesus, but he wasn't the only Christ. You know what I'm saying? They had a whole field full of niggas that people called the Christ. Christ was a title. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? They had whole fields of niggas that people called Christ. A title like you would call minister or bishop or high priest or whatever. They were just killing everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know it's like you go ahead and try and watch what they do. All you need to do is be the example of what change looks like for the next motherfucker who can step up to the plate out of the millions. When I'm going and speaking shit and you know, it would irk me after a while because less than 1% of the people in there gonna actually go home and do something with it. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell you. That 1% rule is a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker. It's really that short though. You know what I'm saying? It's a short list, man. Yeah. Regardless, it's a short list. Yeah, yo. Regardless, you gotta have that in you. It's not something that you can fucking learn, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not if it ain't in you, man. Fuck, get a job, pay your bills, and raise a family, and educate your kids so that you get one in your bloodline. Yeah.
Go live paycheck to paycheck. Go live regular.
Yeah, and build it.
Nobody wanna be regular. Everybody wanna look like this, that, and
they
that.
that.
They don't wanna,
like they that. Ain't nothing wrong with being regular, yo. I'm chilling in the cut regular. You know what I'm saying? And we shining. And we eating. And you getting shit done. And we meeting with all of the biggest people that, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be regular.
Man, you're not standing still. You know
what
I'm saying?
Just getting the work done, bro. Getting the paperwork done. You know what I'm saying? That's what it all boils down to, bro. You know what I mean? These niggas ain't doing shit off. They ain't doing shit.
About to hang up in a second, man.
My nigga.
Love your ass.
Love you, boy. Here come. We out here.
Man, keep on striving, keep on shining, bro.
Yes, sir. Done deal, man.
You already know, man.
Done deal. You already know we got you put up when you come when you hit the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Just keep it winning, man.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
win, I win, man. I ain't take no L with this, man. You know, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This part of my story, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because I can survive this shit. I can survive it, man, because I got energy to come home to. I got life to come home to, family to come home to, man. I ain't some people that don't. So I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Y'all already know. I ain't in this motherfucker tore up. I ain't losing my mind. I'm sane. Everybody I want to be in my life is in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't thirsty for no chicks. I got them. I'm cool. I still got my folks. My kids finally came to fuck around. They little grown, weird asses. But I love them to death. You know what I mean? They finally pulling up. So it's like everything is cool. I ain't tripping.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
I live vicariously through y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta keep moving. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I don't, if you ain't doing nothing, I ain't even fucking with you. I ain't even talking to you.
Right.
I geek with these niggas, man. I ain't got geek with niggas on the street. Niggas better. That's why niggas get on the phone. They better tell me they doing something. I better hear some shit. Fuck that. Everything else is child's play, man. We grown, man. We ain't no old heads yet, but we just grown men. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. Like your ass, boy. Dang.